Okay, this video is about how I put my Christmas lights away and how I can pull them right out of the box next year when they're working and no tangles. So now let's talk about putting the bulbs away and being able to get them out next year. Of course they're on, and I do that because sometimes when you're putting them away, you'll notice that they flicker and go out. And at that point, I wouldn't put it away. I only put away bulbs that I'm going to pull out of the box next year and they're going to work. So what I do is I drop 50 bulbs or so in. I found that if you're trying to drop 100 in, it's too many. So that's why I split them by 50s. And oh, by the way, don't drop them in a handful. Drop them just like I'm doing, you know, stringing them in, sort of untangled, right? I mean, if you drop it in a handful, it's probably going to come out in a handful. So then you hit your plug, which tells you you're done with your 100, you know, 50 and 50, and then you drop some paper and you drop in some more. Now that paper, by the way, I've been using for years, and I found that the shippers lately have been shipping stuff with that brown paper, which is nice, and I saved some of that for this purposes. But this paper came from when I moved, the packing paper from when I moved. So you can, you know, whatever paper you can find, doesn't really matter as long as it's about big enough for the box. And here I'm sort of breaking my own rules here. I'm not dropping it in as nice as I would have liked there, but I sort of straightened it out there. So anyway, drop it in is the main thing. And you're done. So then you grab up, you know, go on to the next one. Not rocket science here. It's just dropping it in the box. And you can push down, by the way, if it's cold out, or you know, if your paper's a little stiff or whatever, you can push down on these. I cram a lot into these boxes. And yeah, sometimes the bulbs will poke through the paper a little bit, but it's not a big deal. You can get a lot of bulbs in one of these boxes, one of these 1.6 boxes that I again saved from when I was moving a long time ago. So yeah, just keep on dropping in the paper and dropping in the bulbs, and you should be good shape. Now here's showing how do you find that 2-wire thing. That's the break between the 250 sets, and hard to spot. I don't usually worry about it. I just drop in about 50 and then drop in the other about 50. No big deal. So every now and then you'll come across a string though that, you know, you fiddle with a little bit. You know, you try it and you can't get it. It just doesn't go. Either it blows the bulb or whatever. Blows the new bulb that you put in or whatever. So I just pull all the bulbs out and I make myself a bag of bulbs, and then throw that bag of bulbs on the top and pack it up until next year. So hope you enjoyed this video. Toss my old string that I took the bulbs out of away, and I call it another year. I don't look back until Christmas of next year, so I can put up bulbs out and they'll all work.